English law has always taken the view that what really matters when it comes to signing a document is the identity and intention of the person signing, not the mark appearing on the page. If you think about it, the legal position makes perfect sense. If you sign something and someone then argues you are bound by your signature, the courts will look at the document, not just the mark. The courts will ask, does the document make sense? Why did you sign it? And what was your intention when signing it? Since 1999, Australia has had an Electronic Transactions Act. The ETAs make it very clear that a signature cannot be invalid just because it is electronic. This legal position also makes perfect sense. If electronic signatures were not valid, you would never be able to sign or legally agree to anything over the internet. Such an outcome would be a huge impediment to doing business in the modern world. What is an electronic signature? In law, an electronic signature is the same thing as a written signature. Remember, manuscript signatures are not about the mark, which is why electronic signatures are not about the mark either. When you sign a document electronically, what matters is, was it you, what was your intention, and did you approve the document? As your accountants, the main documents we ask you to sign are tax returns, declarations and minutes. You can legally sign any of these documents electronically. There are two reasons why we ask and require signatures from our clients. The first and most obvious is that tax and other laws require you to sign the documents and declarations you file with government and other regulatory authorities. The second and less obvious reason is that as your accountants, having you sign documents before we formally lodge them ensures that we do not file or do anything without your prior approval and knowledge. Most clients of our practice are already familiar with receiving their tax returns, financials, electronically as PDFs. This will continue and will not change. For those clients wanting to sign their documents electronically, you will be sent a second email where your password-protected signing pages will be sent to you for electronic signature. The platform we will be using to deliver electronic signatures to our clients is Adobe EchoSign. If you go onto Google and put EchoSign into your search engine, you can have a look at the system and website that Adobe use through EchoSign to deliver electronic signature capability to small businesses. EchoSign will allow you to electronically sign your documents with us on either your computer, tablet or mobile phone. This is important. The aim is to allow you to sign when you are on the move and do not have access to a printer. The basic system works as follows. At the moment, as a client of our practice, you're probably already familiar with receiving your tax returns and related documents in a PDF portfolio. This system allows you to see all your documents in one place and it will continue to operate. Traditionally, what we were doing was put the signing pages in that portfolio, which then required you to print those documents, sign them, scan and email back. For those clients wanting to use electronic signatures, you will be sent a second email as part of your tax, which will follow probably within a few minutes of the portfolio being emailed. The second email is just the signing pages of the documents that you need to sign for submission to the regulators, tax office and so forth. The idea then is you review the documents in the portfolio. If your tax is in order, then you simply access the signing page link, and if, for example, if you were using a mobile phone, you would open it on your phone, you would see the document on the phone, and then you just type onto the phone your name and initials, click to sign, and effectively that document is now returned to our office as a fully electronically signed document. Once you have signed your documents, the signature appears as your name and initials with your email address and the date and a verification number, and it appears on every page. In addition to this, when you electronically sign, the document is encrypted can no longer be altered, and EchoSign automatically attaches a page outlining the full history of the document. In other words, if you're signing a tax return, your signature will appear electronically on each page, and EchoSign will automatically attach a page at the end of that document, which will be available to you and automatically created on the device you're signing from, which outlines the history of that document. That is, when it was sent to you, when you received it, when you signed it, and when you sent it back. Your copy of what you have signed remains on your computer, tablet, or phone and can be backed up and stored wherever you choose. Security. We are living in a world where many people are already signing documents by fax, scan, or email. Ask yourself, how many businesses out there systematically check the signatures they receive in this way against some master template or image of an original customer signature held on file? The reality is, you don't actually need to check signatures in this way, which is why no one really does. And this highlights the fact that an electronic signature is no different from the old school manuscript signature. What matters is what's been signed, why you signed it, who you are, and that you approved the document. The security underpinning your electronic signature. Firstly, we are sending the signing pages to your registered email address that we deal with you through our office. Secondly, your signing pages are password protected using your personal password. Thirdly, you are returning your signed documents to our registered email address, which you are familiar with and using. And finally, your electronically signed pages are encrypted and automatically contain full details of when the documents were emailed to you, when you received them, when you signed them, and when you emailed them back to us. So why use electronic signatures? Firstly, you don't have to post anything. Secondly, you don't have to drive to our office to sign a document. Thirdly, you don't have to print, sign, scan, and email. Fourthly, you can sign using any computer, tablet, or mobile device. And finally, you get an automatic original what you have signed. No need to create, store, and save the file yourself. If you have any queries about electronic signatures, please call our office. We intend running a series of client seminars on the issue of how to use electronic signatures and some of the principles that underpin them. The main goal here is to help small business people understand that the use of electronic signatures can be of great help to your customers or clients, as well as improving your own administration and delivering new ways of efficiency in how you operate and run your day-to-day administration.